Greetings and salutations. My name is Heath Martin, also known as Anthony Martin, aka AM to some. I am a voice actor. I am also a singer, a songwriter, a film and theater actor as well. Oh, and I don't talk like that. I'm here to tell you about my journey into voiceover, and more specifically, what Blumvox Studios and Steve Blum has meant to me, my development, and my future. I've been a singer my whole life. I sing R&B music, and I've done that since I could speak, literally. I've always been fascinated with animated voices and wondered who the man behind the curtain was, if you will. And it was Mel Blanc for the most part for my childhood. But as I grew up and I learned that there were more people and that this was an actual thing that vocal talent could do, it intrigued me. But I had all my eggs in my music basket for a long time. And in music, you've got to be a certain way. You have to look a certain way. You have to sound a certain way. You have to live a certain way. And you're always under scrutiny and you were always being judged. And that's what really attracted me to voiceover. Because you can be anyone or anything you want to be. D. Bradley Baker, for example, one of the greatest creature voices of our time. He is phenomenal, and he doesn't even have to play a human being. But this isn't about him, and this isn't about me. This is about Blumvox Studios and Mr. Steve Blum. My first introduction to Steve Blum was on The Uncanny X-Men as Wolverine. And then I went back and found his earlier work as in Cowboy Bebop, etc. I was immediately attracted to this voice because it was so gravelly and deep and resonant. And it reminded me a lot of my own voice. So I seeked him out. Lo and behold, his company, Blumvox Studios, has webinars for introduction to voiceover. And I had to join. I had to see what was going on. I had to learn from a master. 1 year later, I've been with Blumvox Studios for a year. And with Steve as my mentor, and with his amazing staff, Trina, Rirani, and Brandon, among others that help behind the scenes, I have taken my voiceover career into my own hands. I've built my own studio booth. I've booked several gigs, video games, a lot of pro bono, but some legitimate work for non-union because, you know, demos are expensive and I don't want to do it wrong. So I'm waiting until I can do it right. This team has opened my eyes to a world that I only dreamt existed. And I will be forever grateful. And I will do this for the rest of my life. When music has a shelf life, voiceover and voice acting does not. Sure, your voice may change. You may take on different roles that you weren't doing early on. But you can do it forever. You can pursue this passion forever. And you can learn, and you can take seminars, and you can do web classes, and you can do online training via Skype. And it's the most amazing thing that has ever entered my life. And I thank you, Mr. Blum. I thank you, staff, for opening my eyes and opening your arms and letting me be a part of your family. I'm looking forward to working with you again and again and again until there's no work left to be done. Take care of yourselves and each other.